Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. It's your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Please reach out to me directly for pricing, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Today, we are discussing a 2005 model year limited edition of 2,005 pieces. This is the Omega Speedmaster Professional Moonwatch first spacewalk 40th anniversary, a tribute to Gemini 4 and its two-person crew. This watch is a limited edition that is upscale by Moonwatch standards, but still identically proportioned and dimensioned. 42 millimeters in diameter, the watch measures 14 millimeters thick, 48.5 millimeters lug-to-lug, but if you add the solid end links of the bracelet, it is 53.4 millimeters with a 20 millimeter spacing between the lugs. Throw it on the wrist. My wrist is 16 centimeters in circumference, and it wears like any standard Moonwatch. You can see it has that off-axis distortion of the plexiglass crystal because this is the authentic Hesalite that is still used on NASA-flown Moonwatches. It's a good-looking watch, upscale compared to a standard Moonwatch with a more luminescent twinkling dial and greater wrist presence. I can recommend it for a wrist as small as 14 centimeters circumference on this bracelet. It won't fit underneath tight cuffs, but of course a jacket sleeve should be just fine. Taking a quick look at the bracelet, it's somewhere between a sports watch bracelet and a dress watch bracelet. Like a sports watch bracelet, the links are fairly large, but like a dress watch bracelet, you can see it has these little polished intermediates and then polished flanks with an ovoid cross section. We have pins and sleeves used for sizing this generation of Omega bracelets. So if you want to size this at home, you'll need a block and a punch. 2 divots drilled inside the clasp so you can restation the root of the bracelet in either of those divots to fine-tune the fit. It is a milled-out clasp with a milled-out single-fold deploying action. It is very solid. It's just like the Seamaster clasps of the time, with the exception that it does not have the fold-out dive extension, but it does have a steady and secure twin-trigger release. Rolling over the case, we know it well, and we have known it well since the first Speedmaster Professional debuted back in 1964. A satin case band that's narrow, lyre-style lugs that are a bit curved inside and out with the bevel externally of high polish. You can see pump-style pushers with a little bit of a sheer guard profile. This is known as the asymmetric case. It's characteristic of the professional models to better protect the crown as well as the pushers, which are pump-style and polished. Underneath, you can see the tachymeter bezel is polished. On its top, you can see it's an anodized blue insert. You use it to gauge the speed of, for example, a car over a mile or a kilometer. Units are not given, so you use your imagination. It could be either. The dial is significantly different from a standard Moonwatch. Starting with the applied logo and the polished applique indices, a standard Moonwatch dial is going to be matte black with printed features. You can see this one is a lovely sunburst blue with contrasting tone-on-tone silver dished registers. Note 1965 to 2005 in red print on the dial. That is the anniversary interval. 40 years since Ed White, yes, that Ed White, and James McDivitt participated in Gemini 4. That was the 4th mission in the 2-man Gemini series before the 3-man Apollo missions. And of course, White performed the first spacewalk, and he performed his spacewalk wearing an Omega watch, and this is a tribute to that mission and that landmark moment in aerospace history. The timepiece is a lovely one externally. Internally, it's tried and true Moonwatch caliber 1861, which means it's the movement that has flown on innumerable shuttle and space station missions. Manual wind based on the historic Lamagna 1873 Abausch. It's a 48-hour power reserve that beats away at 21,600 vibrations per hour. Pivoting on 18 joules, it uses a very tough cam lateral clutch chronograph system. And of course, because Swatch Group is a technical monster, this particular cam switcher system feels as crisp and sounds as crisp as a column wheel. All of that is protected down to 50 meters, so it's not an abundantly aquatic watch, but NASA specifically did not want a hugely water-resistant watch because if it can exclude air, that means it could alternately implode or explode as pressures change. That is why the Moonwatch has never been more water-resistant. And of course, this one does have authentic plexiglass, which NASA prefers because unlike sapphire, plexiglass, or Hesalite, as this thermoplastic is called, does not easily shatter in zero-gravity conditions. A wonderful and unusual Moonwatch that's one of the best and most memorable Speedmaster limited editions. Reach out to tmosso@thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details. And we are back with the Speedmaster Gemini 4 by night in the dark of space.